Hi, my name is Sandy Borges. I'm a Dean of Education with Hand and Nail Harmony, the makers of Gelish, Morgan Taylor. I'm here at Creative Age Publications doing the NAILPRO cover for November, and it's my birthday month. When NAILPRO sent me the information in the mood board for what their theme was for the cover this month, I really looked at the theme of luxury and I wanted to really recreate that. And I was looking through all of my nail stuff and I have these amazing vintage Swarovski crystals and I thought, oh, those are so glamorous, like those would be amazing to use. And with the Champagne and Moonbeams collection for Morgan Taylor and Gelish, we had some absolutely beautiful colors that I knew would really work as an absolute beautiful base for those Swarovskis. So to create this beautiful stiletto shape that I did, I sculpted them with Profusion liquid and powder. I just used crystal clear because I knew I was covering them with Gelish gel polish. And really what's important when you're sculpting a stiletto nail like this is that you really have to make sure your form application is on point. And I mean on point, guys. Really look at the angles of your form, really make sure that you taper it, really make sure that you customize it to fit that nail perfectly or you will not get that super sharp, super beautiful stiletto. Some tips when you're filing a nail like a stiletto shape or any of the extreme shapes really is that you really want to make sure that you sculpt as much as possible with your brush. And I mean down to the nth degree if you can, because the less you have to file with an actual file, the better that shape is going to turn out. When filing stiletto nails like that, you really just want to make sure that you're keeping your arms nice and straight, that you're not moving your wrist or wobbling around at all, because that's going to end up creating like a wide, rounded, not really stiletto nail. So the collection that we used for this cover was the Champagne and Moonbeams collection. It is our holiday and winter collection. The colors are absolutely beautiful. There are 12 in the range and they go anywhere from an absolutely gorgeous, just neutral gray color to this amazing, sparkly, chunky, sparkly glitter red. The colors that I chose from the collection though, I really wanted to evoke a kind of a fall look, but I really kind of wanted to take in like the luxury textures. And I felt like Starry Sights, which is a beautiful iridescent purple, purplish blue I should say, and Gilded in Gold, which is a metallic gold, and Copper Dreams really created that effect that I wanted for that. To create the ombre look with Gilded in Gold and Copper Dream, I used just the brush in the bottle for the first layer. So I did half of the nail with Gilded in Gold and the other half of the nail with Copper Dream and just used the Copper Dream brush to blend the two colors together. When I did the second coat, because I wanted to have a little bit of a textured look to it, I used a limited edition brush that we created for last season's holiday, which was an ombre brush. And again, applied Gilded in Gold to the top half of the nail and Copper Dream to the bottom. And then I took the brush and kind of did a tapping motion in between and back and forth all the way across the surface to give it that little bit of a textured effect. The vintage Swarovskis that I used, I got some of them online. Some of them I actually, and you guys are just gonna like, ooh, when I tell you this, I pried them out of vintage, like broken vintage jewelry that I got at the pawn shop. So like some of them, there's no finding them again. I had a limited amount of them and that's why you only see one or two, because that's all I had. For placing the stones in a salon environment, you're really going to want to make sure that you're using a good adhesive, whatever that adhesive choice is for you. For some people, they use a really thick viscosity resin type base coat that air dries. Those work really, really well and they hold the stones really well. It's a matter of making sure you have enough resin on the nail without having too much. If you're using the UV cured type of gel type resins to adhere the stones with, the same thing applies. You want to make sure that you're utilizing enough of the gel adhesive, so to speak, to apply the stones to, and it's going to hold them together. When you're using a gel, the added thing that you need to do is after you've cured that base layer that's holding the stones in, you want to go around with a top coat and just kind of coat around the edges and around the very tips of some of the pointier crystals, because it creates almost a setting to kind of hold that stone in. I've been working as a nail artist. This month it'll be 20 years. You'd forget I said that. I've been doing it a long time. So I absolutely love doing nails. I got into it actually because I was working as a nurse's aide at the time and wanted to be an art teacher. So I was going to college to be an art teacher, working as a nurse's aide, and I had lost the tip of one of my fingers in a door in high school. So the very tip of it got cut off, the nail grows hooked like a claw, and I hated how it looked. So I started buying the kits out of the store and doing my nails with the kits out of the store, got good at it, and my friends would buy me kits to do their nails. And I was doing my nails with a kit one day, and my boyfriend at the time came home and said, "You're doing your nails with one of those stupid kits again? Why don't you just go to nail school?" Bing, light bulb goes on. So I did, I checked into it, I sold the painting, I sold the car, and went and worked as a nurse's aide on the weekends to pay for it, did month by month, and absolutely loved it, fell in love with the industry completely. If you'd like to see more of my work, you can follow me on Instagram at Sandy Borges Nail Artist or at Gelish Official.